going to be fun. Just bought this GoPro and some other audio equipment to help Becky with her YouTube channel that she's going to start for her garish arts business. Try and build a little bit of an audience for her children's book illustration author and illustrator career that she's got starting here. But I figured if I'm going to buy the camera and some of this gear, I might as well get some stuff that I can take it out with me on the bike too. For a really long time, I've always wanted to share my rides with folks. I'm almost always riding by myself. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I definitely enjoy the alone time. But when it's absolutely beautiful out, and when you enjoy riding as much as I do, sometimes it's nice to be able to share that. Hopefully by recording some of these rides around beautiful Delaware, Ohio, I can share a little bit of what I like to do with everybody. I'm going to take you down over here to the River Road. Snaggling our way over there kind of along the back roads. Riding past Gallant Wood Farms. It's a pretty cool part of the Preservation Parks group around here. It's basically like a city park, but it's set up like an old barn. And you can go through this old farmhouse and hang out. Nobody actually lives there because it's a park, but it looks like a farm and a old house, and they've got volunteers that come and tend to the gardens and things like that. Sort of like stepping back into a piece of history. Gonna ride past an alpaca farm over here. It's on the left, a little ways up. When we make a turn onto the next road, as we drive by, we may be able to see some. I'm not sure if the camera will pick up much. Let's see her there. Nope, no alpacas out in the field today. Come down here to where 37 has run out east of Delaware, or I'm sorry, to the west of Delaware. We're going to pick that up here. We're going to run over to River Road, follow that up along the river. It's a pretty nice little ride. If we were to continue straight here, this would just run right straight back into Delaware. We're actually going to make a real hard right, pivot back around and follow 37. And there's this gravel in the road here. Be real careful. There we go. Nice riding out here in the country, but you gotta watch for gravel at just about every intersection. all the farm equipment and tractors and stuff. Managed to pull it out of fields and sprinkle it about. We'll be coming up on River Road here pretty shortly. Kind of a twisty, curvy road. The surface isn't all that great. You still got to be careful. You can't enjoy all the twisties as much as you could otherwise, but just a beautiful ride up along the river here to the north. 257 is just on the other side of the river, and it's a much nicer road surface, but it's not as pretty. Pull in here, more gravel at the intersection as usual. The tree canopy through here is just so beautiful. This road here runs all the way up into Prospect. Nice little ride all the way up there, but the road surface as you get up close to Prospect, it's really bad. Awful lot of potholes. As much as it's been raining, there's going to be water in every one of them. Can't tell how deep they are, so I'm not going to go all the way up. We're only going to go up as far as about Radnor Road. Into the trees here just a little bit. Not full coverage like the first part of this road was, but still not bad. Notice the bullet holes in the road sign back there. Wonder how many drinks were involved in that evening of fun. More gravel through here. Somebody just chilling. We are at Radnor. I wasn't planning to go farther north here, but it's just so nice. I think I'm going to go a little bit farther north. There's another road up here I think we can catch before it gets bad. Bug out there, bunny rabbit. The rabbit got lucky. They're not worth swerving for, especially on two wheels. Heard there's a rule of thumb, if a family of four could finish it off in a single setting, go ahead and hit it. And if it's anything bigger that they'd have leftovers, you probably ought to try to avoid it. Not sure, I think I could probably finish off that rabbit in one sitting myself. There we go. Hoskins Road, this is the one I was thinking of. You get north of this road surface gets really bad. Doesn't look like it right here, but it's not too much farther up. So I'm going to jump over to 257. Well, that water's high. .257's another pretty road. It runs all the way down to 42, just south of Delaware, and then you can jump across the river and follow it on down past the Columbus Zoo, all the way down into Dublin. That's another ride I'll take you on here at some point soon. 257 along the river down past the zoo is another beautiful ride, and there's some twisties there, as twisty as we get here in Central Ohio. But the road surface is a lot better on that road, so you can actually have a little bit of fun on those curves. Not nearly as much farm machinery as you get down that way. It's definitely more suburban and a lot less rural there. We're going to catch 203 here. I hang a right. This stoplight up here. We'll take 203 on out of Prospect and back down towards Radnor. Hey, another nice ride you should do is to grab 229 where it runs off east from US 23 up here. Take that over towards Loudonville. start getting to eastern Ohio and all the way down to southern Ohio, then absolutely beautiful hills and amazing riding roads. Out over by Mohican State Park, and I think up the other side of Worcester is a hardware store. Lehman's is an Amish hardware store. Awesome place to go visit. It's a nice destination ride. Kind of depending on wherever you be coming from in Ohio, if you hit up the Lehman store, they've got a little cafe or restaurant or whatever you want to call it inside the store, so you can ride there and look around, eat lunch while you're there. It's a good place to get off the bike and stop for a bit. There's Radnor Road. That's where I was going to go, but I'm having too much fun. This is looping us back down into Delaware, back to that spot at where we caught 37 earlier. Catch that in and catch Troy Road back north out of town. We're not going to get into town much.